Hi guys, welcome back to Peanut Gallery Review.
This week we went to go see X-Men Apocalypse.
Stay tuned to the end of the episode for our movie recommendations from Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon.
And DVD releases.
And DVD releases.
Or something.
Nope, I'm just I haven't filmed it all yet.
Let me know when you're recording.
Recording.
Sweet.
Back at it, can't wait. It's gonna be a good one. My girl Jennifer Lawrence.
Who's your guys' favorite X-Men character?
Professor X is pretty cool.
I like Wolverine.
Wolverine's a solid, man. I'm gonna have to go with Wolverine too for sure.
Kind of torn right now.
Between which ones?
Mystique and Nightcrawler.
I had you figured for a Nightcrawler fan. I don't know why.
Nightcrawler is cool, man. Oh, whoops. Come on,
You should
man.
have a peanut swear jar.
Every time you swear, you gotta put a peanut in the jar.
Let me know when you're going, Mark.
Recording.
Okay, so for the X-Men movies, do you guys like the Patrick Stewart, Ian McKellen, Professor X, Magneto duo, like that whole cast, or do you like the younger cast? James McAvoy, Michael Fassbender.
I really like Patrick Stewart.
I have to agree with Dan. I'm a fan of the, the older crowd.
I'm gonna have to go with the older crowd. They're classic, they're traditional. Those younger guys.
They're hot shots.
Hot shots.
Here we are.
All right.
It's
15
good.
minutes late as per the norm.
X-Men.
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 What are you guys getting?
I'm getting soda.
Soda. Not getting any popcorn. Left my bucket at home.
Gotta push fluids, bro. Flush this cold right out. You guys going at the same time?
Let's do co-op. Yeah.
Co-op?
We're gonna work together.
Oh god.
You guys ready to rock? Yeah!
Slap in the bass. Slap in the bass.
I have no idea. What movie is that?
I don't know.
Easy.
God,
dude.
no excuses.
I'll play this shit backwards.
I would have taken it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I'm
doing it. I'm doing it.
Not even gonna get a chance to
Use
play
your
over
bass,
there.
dude. You guys gonna get booed off the stage. Oh, bass player's coming in to save the day. Up.
Ah, it's Lefty.
Rocking it out, rocking it out.
This is so bad.
Now, X-Men Apocalypse was directed by Bryan Singer, who directed the first two X-Men, and they were really cool. I was pleasantly surprised when those two came out.
Good job, Brian.
Magneto, Michael Fassbender. Professor X, James McAvoy. Raven, Mystique. J-Law. Oscar Isaacs as Apocalypse. Now, those were the main people, if you're going to say, like, the big names of the movie, but it's very much an ensemble cast. And the whole ensemble does a really good job. The performances actually carry this movie. It's probably the best part of the movie.
Nightcrawler again. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome job.
Nightcrawler was cool. And what's her name? Sophie Turner?
Oh yeah.
For Jean Grey. Quicksilver
Quicksilver
had one of the coolest scenes in the movie. Just like the other X-Men Days of Future Past, where he was, flying around doing his thing.
Apocalypse. He is supposedly the world's oldest known mutant, and
They find him in Cairo.
They find him in Cairo. He's been buried underneath this huge pyramid, and the sunlight awakens him.
He believes that he should rule humanity because he is a mutant.
When he's getting old, he finds another young person, preferably a mutant, and he transfers his soul into their body so that not only does he absorb their power, he absorbs their fresh, young body.
When he starts doing his transition thing or assimilation, whatever, the visual effect that they use is like this liquid gold, and it's creeping. It's flowing through these channels, and then it comes up, and then there's some like ether qualities to both bodies. Less is more in that kind of situation. Leave some of that to the imagination. So that's something I didn't like.
His armor transfers over from his old body to his new body, but his armor doesn't really serve a purpose.
It just would have been cool to see an evolution, because the character really just stayed the same throughout the entire movie. So basically he's awoken now, and he's got to go find his henchman.
He meets Storm, and he recruits her, and he kind of awakens her power.
It would have been really cool to see, like, you know, hear a heartbeat sound effect, you know, maybe pupils dilate, like they're getting enhanced.
One of the scenes that was really cool was when Angel turned into Archangel. He got his new wings. He's screaming, writhing in pain, and he should be. You know, his wings are getting ripped off and they're being replaced.
You got to see how the character reacted to it. He's recruited his four, and now their mission goal is to destroy the Earth and then recreate it however they want to.
Another place where I would have liked to see a little bit more was when Magneto's family died. It looked like at the end he tried to give a little bit.
We would have liked to have seen a little bit more reaction from his whole life falling apart. If there was any time to really blow up, that would have been it. And then he could kind of recoil into himself throughout the movie, and then towards the end, when he actually does kind of help out the X-Men, then he can come back out of it.
And he just goes on a rampage,
Yeah.
kills these
Christopher Reeve yelling when he finds Lois Lane dead.
guys. Yeah.
James McAvoy did a really... I really liked his performance. And there's ups and downs and stuff, and he actually throws some comedic in there because he has got that crush on the CIA lady. Okay, so there's these missiles. Nuclear missiles get fired. Everyone's watching them go up. Now, this is close to the middle of the movie, and it's like, holy crap, okay, we've got Judgment Day about to happen. We got the Four Horsemen. We got nuclear holocaust. The world's about to come to an end. Judgment Day kind of thing. And then they get into outer space, and then they just turn off. They dissipate. Is like, okay. Well, we dodged a bullet on that one.
Yeah.
And then how the city was getting destroyed, it really didn't matter. It didn't have an effect on how you felt about the characters or how you felt about the story moving forward.
How you felt about the world being saved. Like, you're just kind of like,
Yeah. The performances, there was a connection. I connected with, all three of us had the same reaction to the performances. So it was really cool to have that type of caliber. And it's an ensemble. Like, everyone did really well. Mark, what was your good for the movie?
Wolverine's cameo.
Oh my God! I can't believe we even forgot to talk about that.
It was awesome. It showed him he was Weapon X starting out. He was animal. He wasn't, the human part of him had been subdued, so he was just the animal portion left of his mental psyche and his body. He was just tearing things up. And at the end, the new Jean Grey, Sophie Turner, gives him a little bit of his memory that he had lost, so he has some semblance of humanity left. And it was if
Yeah.
Wolverine had one scene in the movie, that would be the perfect scene.
It was awesome.
It was awesome. At the very end, he goes running out into the snow, and Cyclops goes, man, I sure hope we don't meet him anytime soon. Okay, so my good was Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
He was really, really good. The speed, the sound effects of his teleportations.
Yeah, those effects were awesome.
Yeah, the speed of his teleportations. He's teleporting up and down all over the place, and he's using his tail as like a whip.
Yeah, and he's grabbing onto other people and teleporting them out with his tail and stuff.
It was really cool.
He opens his eyes, blasts this thing, but Professor X is like, oh yeah, it's fine. You'll be good. Just go ahead and do it. And then when he actually unleashes this laser beam, you could tell, like, the sheer power of it startled everybody. And the laser beam goes all the way across, does some destruction, and the acknowledgement of the power was awesome from James McAvoy. And then the conversation later on, Cyclops is a little upset that he destroyed something. Leaving the theater, what was your reaction to the movie?
I enjoyed it, mainly for the character building that it had and the introduction of new characters to the movie. That's the main part I enjoyed, but overall I enjoyed it.
I thought it was good. I was happy that I went to go see it, and I thought it was a good movie.
I enjoyed it, and I really liked the dialogue and the character interactions. Are you guys glad you saw it in the theater?
Yes, definitely.
Yep, I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, but I could take it or leave it.
Okay.
So, yes or no? Go. All right. I'm going to stay here because I'm not going to thumbs down it. I'm not. It wasn't that type of movie. I just... 2.5.
All right, we'll give it 2.5.
2.5 nuts up.
I can't thumbs down it because it's not worth a thumbs down.
No, it was good.
But I'm not going to thumbs up.
What's that movie with Tom Cruise and in the future and they're fighting?
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. That one's recently in the $5 bin area, so that's a good movie.
Oh, cool category. $5 bin.
Oh, okay. So speaking of $5 bin, I recently have purchased 25 horror movies, the collection. It's called I Eat Your Skin, and it's made in the 60s. It's another zombie movie, completely different from any other zombie movie I'd seen in a long time, except for maybe White Zombie. And it's just really interesting to see the makeup that they do back in the 60s. It was really good.
My recommendation on Netflix is Chef's Table, Season 2. Season 1 was really cool. The first 3 episodes were really interesting, and then they kind of tapered off. Stop cracking your ankles, please.
Brimstone, everybody.
All I see is Mark walking in the background. Lordy, lordy, lordy.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to do a scene with Bryce, and you're in the background. Lordy, lordy, lordy.
You're a nice guy, but we're done professionally, man.
Okay. Chef's Table, Season 2. Art, it's creative, it's cool, it's interesting, and they're done really well. They're editing, and they move with pace, most of them. I highly recommend that one. Chef's Table, Season 2, Netflix.
Also on Netflix is Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Me personally, I like the cheesy horror movies. Army of Darkness is one of my favorites, so this one was right up my alley.
If you like that genre, you should watch it.
Yeah, definitely.
Who's in it?
Steve the Pirate.
You know, like just
Trudick? I don't know. I looked it up and I forgot. Yeah, just because I watched the movie doesn't mean I read the credits.
who cares?
Just moving on.
All right, guys, that's our movie review of X-Men Apocalypse. We liked it.
Awesome cameos, awesome acting. Definitely worth checking out.
Maybe.